guys, this is Destiny's Nails UK, and today we are going to be doing the Valentine's Day edition. I'm so excited. I love everything to do with pink, everything to do with hearts, everything to do with love. Oh, I love love, don't you guys? I do. I can't wait until Valentine's Day to see what my guy gives me. So we're going to be going in with our base coat. I use Model Ones. I do like Model One's base coat. Their base coat seems to level off really well. I haven't used a lot of brands, but I've found that Model Ones, they're fantastic. And when it comes to base coat, I do like their top coat as well. Their top coat's fine. We're gonna rub that off with some rubbing alcohol. You can use full alcohol, 70% alcohol. It all works the same. And we're just going to take off that sticky layer because we don't want any stickiness when we go to put these press-on nails on, because otherwise you get fluff and all that sort of stuff on there, and we don't want that, do we? So we're going to size up the nails. Sometimes you guys, you might want to file at the bottom where the cuticle is, because everyone's cuticle sizes are different. I find that sometimes with certain brands, I might have to file down one side or at the bottom of the cuticle or the other side, just to make sure that it fits in place properly so there's no air getting in. So when we put the base coat underneath our press-on nails, we won't be getting any air bubbles. So we're going to size them off. I'm quite lucky with this brand. I got this brand from eBay, I think it was. Yeah, eBay. And this brand, I don't seem to need to file down for them to fit my cuticles, really. They seem to fit fine. So what we need to do is we need to mat the nail bed part of the press-on nails. And we're going to be doing that with my Melody Susie. And we're just going to go in around the sides at the bottom. And we're just going to go up a little bit, just to make sure we mat those parts that are going to be connected to our nail beds, you guys. So we're just going to wipe those down. Make sure we've got no dust inside of those. And we're going to be using our Kira Sky lamp. I love my Kira Sky lamp. You heard me in my last video, and you're going to hear me in all my videos if I'm using the press-on nails. It is the best invention that money can buy at the moment. I love my Kira Sky lamp. Best invention ever. So we're going to just put the base coat on. We are going to put those nails under the lamp. Remember to make sure that you turn your finger from left to right to make sure you get a good cure on those nails. Make sure you have no air bubbles, because we don't like air bubbles, because it creates what, people? Lifting. I'm just trying to show you that you can turn your finger from side to side, because you have plenty of room with our Kira Sky little lamp. It's so cute as well. It's so diddy. You can actually take it anywhere. And we're just going to go in with the rest of our press-on nails. We're going to get some base coat. Make sure when you use the base coat that you put a bit of a well of base coat as well at the bottom, so that it can flood to the top and you can have an even grip on nails. I do love my coffin, but I'm finding it really difficult to find long or extra long square press-on nails. I don't know if anybody can let me know in the comments if they are able to find any, but I can't seem to find any. It's really frustrating because I do like my square ones, and I wouldn't like to always use acrylic just to get a long square nail. So anywho, just let me know, you guys, if you come across any of those square full press-on nails, because I would like some. I mean, I know eNail Couture do them, but I'm in the UK, so I would prefer somewhere in the UK that I can get them. So we're nearly done on our press-on nails. I think they look great. I just love long coffin. I think this is long coffin. I do have extra long. I think I might do those in my next video, because I do like to have a lot of length on my nails, because you can just do so much more with extra long nails. Right, I'm just going in with my thumb now. My thumb's a lot better, you guys. It's doing really well. So the thumb is getting the nail treatment today. It's been a long time. I was really cautious with it though. Really cautious with the thumb. And we're just going to wait for that to cure under my beautiful Kira Sky lamp. And there we have it. We've got the press-on nails, hands down. I do love a transparent nail, but today we're going to be doing the Valentine's Day edition, because we do have Valentine's Day coming up. Can't wait. Let me know what you guys are doing on Valentine's Day. I would love to know what you guys are doing, because obviously it's quarantine at the moment. Everyone's ideas are different, so let me know. We're going to go in now, and we're going to drill around the sides and around the cuticle with the Melody Susie. Make sure that we get off any excess gel that I might have hardened around the sides and around the cuticle area, and we're going to clean that whole area up.
I've been caught up in your world from the moment that I laid my eyes on you. And I knew it was meant to be, 'cause the feeling that I feel is oh so true. I never met no one quite like you. You're a special lady, thing to make me say it what I do. I can't wait to hold you in my arms, and I won't let you go. I can't wait to fill you with my charms. Gotta let this love flow. I can't wait to hold you in my arms, and I won't let you go.
So we're going to nearly finish up here. Make sure that we get all excess gel and any parts of the cuticle that are uneven. We're just going to smooth those out. And we're going to get around every nook and cranny, as my mum used to say. So we've got a nice flush nail. Had a bit of, did you see that there? That chunk that just came off there. So that just about does it. And then we're going to go in with our sanding tool. And we're just going to clean that up. And make sure that we mat out all 5 nails. Don't worry if you don't have a Melody Susie nail drill or any nail drill as a matter of fact. You can use a nail file to mat out the nails. It's just so that the nails have more grip to whatever materials, 3D nail art that you're using. Just gives it more of a grip. It doesn't just slide off, you know. It doesn't matter if you're using acrylic, if you're using poly gel, if you're leaving the nails transparent. It's just always good to have a good grip. So we have to mat out those nails and tidy up around the cuticles. Anything that's excess, it will just come straight off with a sanding band. And then we're going to dust that off, and we're going to go in with our Model 1's buffer, and we're just going to buff the nail until it's nice and smooth, so that we can properly prepare for our polygel encapsulation, our ombre, our jelly bear, and our plain nail. And make sure that you customize your nails to how you want them. And you know, everyone wants their nails differently. Even if you want a coffin, you might want a thick coffin, you might want a narrow coffin, a more pointy coffin, you know, a more rounded at the top coffin. You know, customize the nails how you want to, you guys. There's no right and wrong in this. Everyone likes their nails a certain way. So we're just going to go in and we're just going to go and clean with some alcohol and clean off any excess dust that's around the cuticle area or behind the nail. And we're going to go in once again with our Model 1's base coat. Make sure that the nail is nice and even and level, ready for any type of materials that you're wanting to put on the nail. Make sure you always have a base. Make sure you get to that cuticle. Try not to flood the cuticle. You don't need, I mean, in particular with this brand I found, you don't actually need a lot of base coat. It's not too runny, it's not too thick. I do like the way that it doesn't flood my cuticle, but a little goes a long way with this brand. So it's a good one, you guys. And we're just going to put that into the UV lamp for 30 seconds. And take off that sticky layer. Make sure you get around the sides, around the cuticle, at the top, any that might have leaked around the back. Make sure you get that tacky layer off, because otherwise you're going to find everything is going to stick to it. So we are ready and prepped now, you guys, and we are ready to start with our first finger. We're going to start with the pinky, and we are going to be using Beetles. And I said it in my last video, and I'm going to say it again. When it comes to the pigment of Beetles, they have got it hands down, you guys, hands down. I absolutely love Beetles gel polish. And I'm not going to lie, since I've used Beetles, I don't really use any other gel polish. I just love their pigment. Their pigment is fantastic. And this colour here is just absolutely fantastic. This is like your everyday neutral colour. It's almost like a milky white with a hint of pink. And it's just lovely. I just love it. You can even use it as a background colour for anything, whether you want to airbrush or you want to use a nail foil or a nail stencil or stamping. It's really good as a background colour as well. But even just the colour on its own with nothing else on it is just absolutely beautiful. So we're just going to make sure that we get around the cuticle area properly, make sure we don't flood our cuticle, and make sure that we get the sides, we get the top. I just really like this colour. Look how gorgeous it is. Wow. I did actually want to leave it on its own, but it's coming up to Valentine's Day, you guys, and I know some people might need some ideas. So I thought I'd do this video for you guys. So now we're going to go in with our gel paint, which is fantastic for ombreing. But I'm not going to lie, you guys, when I was using this nail paint, I haven't used it before. I haven't used this brand before. I really did find it difficult to use because the pigment that I saw in the pot is not the pigment that was coming out onto the actual nail. So I don't know if I need to try a different brand, but the pigment wasn't as strong as I thought it was going to be. So we're going to go in with our sponge. You can get this from Amazon. I'm going to leave a link in the description. And make sure that you've got your palette there so that you can dab the paint into the sponge to make sure it gives it a good soaking, because otherwise you're just going to end up with a big blob at the top of your nail and you're not going to be able to blend it properly, because you're going to have to go through all the palaver of taking it off and then putting some more on and then blending, and you don't want to do that, you guys. It takes up too much time. So we're going to dab to the middle, and we're going to probably go down at the sides and then not in the middle. Give it a nice ombre effect. Make sure you get the sides and the top properly, you guys, because we don't want it just running down the middle. And also a quick tip, when you're ombreing with gel paint, make sure that when you're using your sponge, you use the base of the sponge to go down the nail, and you make sure that once you get to that middle part, blending downwards into your base colour, that you turn the sponge where the clear part is and make sure you get a nice fade. And we're going to put that in the UV lamp before we do our second coat. So we're going in with our second coat here. We're going to just drag down the colour, and we're going to put that back into the UV lamp. So we're going to go in now with our Kira Sky number 4 top coat. Their bottle's so adorable, don't you think, you guys? So we're going to be coating that over our ombre. Make sure that we seal our ombre before carrying on with the rest of the nails. And we're going to be going from cuticle to the sides, to the other side, to the top. Make sure that we've got a nice even layer as well, and cure that in your LED or UV lamp for at least 60 seconds. We're going to go in now with our Model 1's pink UV glitter gel. Oh wow, look at that. Bling bling. Sparkles. I've got a bit of stickiness there on my finger. We don't need that. And we're just going to go in with a nice small line straight across the middle of our second nail. I do like Model 1's UV glitter gel. I've got the whole set, and I have to say the reflect that comes off of the glitter UV gel is just spectacular. I love it. Especially in the daylight, it's absolutely phenomenal. But we want a nice line going straight across. We don't want it too thick. We don't want it too thin. We just want it just about right. I don't want no chunky bits in my line neither. Just small bits. That's the good thing about Model 1's UV gel. Once you put your brush into the gel, you can pick and choose whether you want the large pieces of glitter, whether you want to keep the small pieces of glitter. It's got that sort of consistency where you can pick and choose what parts of the glitter that you would like to use. Oh, look at that. Oh, so pretty. Wow. Can you see it just sparkling? And that just about does it. And clean off my brush. Look at that. It's beautiful. So we're going to go in now with our sequin hearts. I got these off of amazon.co.uk. I'm going to leave a link for all of the materials and items that I am using in this video. I'm going to be posting it into the description, and we're going to be using our Sutherland clear polygel. I did find with this polygel though, it was very thick consistency, which is a good thing. You don't want it to be runny, almost like a builder gel. There are some polygels out there that are almost like a builder gel, very runny, don't have really that thick, stiff consistency. And we're just going to go all over the nail with that, so that once we put our hearts down, they are in place, ready to be encapsulated with another layer of clear polygel. We're just going to put a bit of base on there. I find base coat is a lot better to use than the slip solution. It's more easier for the polygel to move about. But we don't want the layer too thick. We just want to be able to have a base that the sequins can stick to. So we're just going to get down to that cuticle area. We're going to get to the sides, and we're going to get to the other side and the top. And there we have it. Now it's time to put some hearts on. I love these hearts. I did get a couple of other packets. I'm going to leave all the links in my description. I really do like these. I got these from amazon.com, and you get various different styles of hearts. I like to be a bit more out there. Do you know what I mean, you guys? I mean, sod the boring normal hearts. I mean, why not have different style of hearts, different colors, different shapes, different sizes? I mean, you got all different hearts out there. Why go for the boring standard hearts? Let's change it up a bit. I really do like these ones. I'm going for the pink because we are doing all pink. And just scatter them around. I mean, play with it. I mean, the good thing with polygel is until you cure it, it doesn't harden. So you can play around with it. Do you know what I mean? That way you can get the style that you want. So we're going to get a nice flow. I want like a sort of flowy line going from the bottom to the top. I'm going for that kind of look. I like that kind of look. I don't want it just straight up or straight across. Boring. Oh, look at that, you guys. Oh, that is so nice. So we're going to go and put that in the UV lamp. And then we're going to go in with some polygel to encapsulate it. Make sure you always encapsulate it. I find that putting builder gel or top coat straight over it, it just doesn't sit well. It doesn't, it really doesn't. Because you can see the sides of it just sticking out and it looks like it's raised above the nail and doesn't look 3D. If you're going to have something raised above the nail, at least let it be a 3D UV 3D image sort of thing that you're doing, but we're not doing that here. We want it all flush, all smooth and encapsulated. So we're going to go in with that polygel right now with our base coat. I find that base coat is better than using the slip solution. It's a lot more quicker as well. And we're just going to take off the excess and clean that up, that brush up. And we're going to try and get it around the sides and around the cuticle. Make sure that it's all flush, ready to put into the UV lamp. I really do like these hearts though, you guys, because they're not the standard, you know, just pink hearts. They shine all different colours when the light hits it, and that's just really, I really do like these hearts. So we've put that in the UV lamp now, and we are going to go in with some rubbing alcohol, get that sticky layer off, and we're going to file the sides down. Make sure that we keep the nice coffin shape, and then we're going to go in with our Melody Susie and our sanding band. Make sure that it's nice and flush around the cuticle. Make sure there's no bulk, you know, because we want a nice smooth nail, no lumps and bumps. We're not driving on the road here. We are filing down a nail, so we don't want no humps, no bumps, no lines, no gaps. I did get quite a bit of bulk at the top of the nail there. But the good thing about polygel is it's really easy to file off. I mean, you could even use a normal nail file. You don't have to use a nail drill. And the good thing about it also is the dust. The dust is heavier, so it doesn't actually go everywhere. It kind of just stays in the same place. So we're just going to clean that all up. And we're going to go in with our Kira Sky, and we're going to coat all over. Oh, look at that. Wow. So pretty. I love it. It's gorgeous. I really do love the choice of colours, you guys, for this Valentine's Day edition. It's gorgeous. So we're going to be doing a glitter ombre on this one with the Model Ones UV gel. And we just want to have it more solid at the top and then blended down and scattered it towards the middle to the bottom. Not right to the bottom, because then you're not going to get the ombre effect. It's just going to be a full UV gel now. And get some big sparkles in there. I do love Model One's UV glitter gel, because the way the light reflects on the UV gel is just, it's gorgeous. It's not plain Jane, just like the hearts. I don't like plain Jane colours when it comes to sequins and confetti and things like that you encapsulate on the nails. I really don't. It's just really plain. I like holographic, and I like shiny, different colours when the light hits it, sort of thing. Don't like plain Jane. No, we don't do that. Not on this channel. We like out there on this channel. So we've put that in the UV lamp. We've gone in with another coat. And now we're going to go in with our Kira Sky top coat number 4 again. Just give you a little look of the bottle, because I really do like the design of Kira Sky's bottles. And we're just going to make sure that we run over every piece of glitter, the sides, the cuticle and the top of the nail, and put that into the UV lamp. And now we've got our little gummy bear, our pink gummy bear, and we're going to be using some diamond glue. You can use the diamond glue for your diamantes, you can use them for the gummy bears, anything additional that you want to stick to the nail, that is 3D or 4D. You can use this, and make sure that when you put it into the UV lamp that you're curing for at least 60 seconds. 60 to 90 seconds depending on the strength of your UV lamp, or if you have a UV lamp or a LED lamp. Sometimes the times vary depending on which lamp you have. Some people have UV stroke LED lamps, you know, but as long as it's between 60 to 90 seconds, that's absolutely fine. And then we're going to go in with our top coat and make sure we get around it, because if we don't get around it, what's going to happen is it's going to remain sticky, because it has a sticky layer. And we're just finishing up, you guys. So here's the finished result. Look at that. Beautiful.